What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Need for Speed Underground. Now there we go. That's a lot better. And now we can set off. Although many of these cars are quite aggressive and we have lost the music because we suddenly had to restart. But at least we are now zooming ahead of the Celica and we're zooming ahead of the Subaru Impreza as well. This 240SX is just a fun little car to drive. I know it's been a while since I last did this, but during the last episode was when I got this car, which just goes so fast and handles so well. This car's a lot of fun to drive, and I don't think it'll be going anywhere anytime soon. You'll still be seeing a lot of this 240, don't you worry. Whoa, whoa, whoa! The person in second place just gone Spinala. Spinala in Need for Speed Underground. It must have been Subaru, because now it's the Celica that's following me. We're jumping all over the world again. Now the Celica's ahead. It looks like I'm going to use up all of my NOS. Yes, that's all my NOS gone, because I got beaten by a Toyota Celica. Now let's jump, and we're back in the lead. Oh yes, we are leading. Now the Celica's ahead again. Come on 240, you're much better than a Celica. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. It's going to get ahead of us in that corner. Then we can catch up with it, and we've jumped over it. We can take the lead from it. On the first straight and the ramps. This is all over me. This Celica's all over me. It's all over me. It's nice and calm, considering that there's no traffic and it's just an open road. The only issue is this overpowered Celica. That's the only issue, and that's the only car that can keep up with me. The Subaru, and there was a purple Supra. They're nowhere to be seen, and I've just rolled over. I rolled over. This car's rolled over. It looks like the Celica may win because we ended up rolling our car over when trying to jump over it. And now the Subaru's kept up as well. Now let's go. We don't have any NOS left, so this is even trickier. Haha, we've caught up with the Celica already. We're catching up to it. It's just over there. It's just over there. It's just over there. We're going to keep up with it. Going to keep up with it. Come on, come on, come on. He hasn't taken the shortcuts. No, I've crashed into barriers. I've crashed into barriers. Now, come on. Come on. Please don't roll over 240. I don't want to have to trade you in for a heavier car. No, no. He hasn't braked. How can he not brake and still make the corner? And now the Subaru is trying to have a go at me as well. Don't understand how they could just take corners without braking. This is insane. We can manage to take corners without braking now. There we go. Now we're back where we belong, in the lead. And we're coming up to the finish line, and we're skidding, and across the line we go. We've won. There we go. And the Supra was last. He didn't even challenge us at all. Only the Subaru and the Celica have. We've unlocked modern vinyls, got 200 in the bank. We're now 9th in circuit race mode. Now it's time for a drag race for the ladies.
Dude, why do you keep interrupting my action? Let's get this race on so I can beat you and get back to the girls.
Whoa. Now, this is someone who's easily distracted. That's why we're going to be taking 9th place away from him. That's why we're going to take it away. And now, let's keep it in the green. There we go, we get a perfect shift. And, oh yes, I got the shift button right. It is X, although we're only getting good shifts and not perfect ones. Now we're getting a perfect one. Todd must be that guy in the silver Eastsiders Mitsubishi Lancer. And, oh yes, we've got a perfect shift. We are zooming ahead. We are zooming ahead with all that NOS. Thank you for me not crashing into that van. And we've won. And we're now 9th in drag as well. Haha. He's lost. 200 in the bank, 9th in drag race mode. And what's happened to my screen again? And we don't get any love from Todd's Eastsiders mate, Kurt.
You know, I've been watching you in the circuit ranks.
rankings. Taking Jose's spot, that was easy. Think you're taking my spot? No freaking way.
Ooh.
Dude, Import Racer is looking for cover cars. How cool is that? You win and you're in.
Kurt, you're not nice, and as a result, I will be taking your place away, and I'll be going straight from 9 to 8 in just a few races, because you'll be going down, and I'll be getting the Imports Racer cover. Okay, and this screen is still in my way. Shouldn't be as distracting, so at least I can still see the car and the road I couldn't in the last one. And off we go, and we're up against that purple Integra again. And there's a green Supra as well. So Kurt has brought some really fast friends with him. But ultimately, the 240 is the car that is going to win. Just listen out for the lightning speed of my 240 SX. Oh, we've crashed. But then we're like 5 seconds ahead of them all. We're just zooming all those miles ahead of them. Oh, wait a minute, there's one that's caught up with me after I hit the barriers. So it might be worth using some NOS now. Shall we use it? Yes, we shall. Even if it does cause that black screen. And that was indeed Kurt's RSX. But now we're pulling ahead. And the win is definitely going to be ours. Now we're going to go through the shortcut. But here we are going through the shortcut. Finally, we're going through the shortcut. We've jumped, but the car's lost a bit of control. But at least that has saved some time. So it doesn't really matter. Let's take the shortcut. Oh, we skidded a bit too much and we've crashed into something. And we've used up the rest of our NOS. But at least we're like 9 seconds ahead of them, right? Oh, we've crashed into a traffic. My car's rolling over. It's rolled over. You're not a Reliance Robin. How can you roll over? Oh, I crashed again. This car is very fast and handles very well, but it can crash. And we're miles ahead of them all. Kurt, your time on the number 8 spot has run out, because now I take it over. A nice power slide. But we are going to make it. We're going to win it. We're like almost 20 seconds ahead of Kurt. We're going to do it. Across the line we go, and certain victory for us. Okay. So now we are in first place. We've beaten Kurt. And Supra was last again. We've got 300 in the bank. Imports Racer puts us on the cover of their magazine. And we're now 8th in Circuits Race mode. And here we are. We get on Imports Racer because we reach number 8 on the Circuits rankings board.
Alright, the cover of Import Racer.
Oh yes. We're on the cover of Imports Racer and our car is looking nice. Okay. Imports Tuner Drift event. Nice! This must be a drift tournament and we need at least 2 stars. So, I'm going to change the vinyl because I'm getting bored of this vinyl. Which one's the side one? Now let's replace it. Side. A splash. These ones are quite nice. And which one do I like? I quite like Splash 7. Okay, so this is tournament, our first drift tournament, and off we go. We are drifting like wildfire. We can drift even better because the 240 is the first rear wheel drive car we've driven on this game. I believe it is anyway, because all the other cars I've driven up until this one have been front wheel drive. Apart from the Subaru, which was all-wheel drive. The Subaru was our first all-wheel drive car, whilst this is the first rear drive car that we've driven on this game. And it's drifting very nice and smoothly. It's drifting even better than that not a 4-door Skyline we had before this, because that was front-wheel drive. There we go. Our style points are all the way up in the maximum. And we're getting some good drift scores. This is the first of many drift tournaments we're going to be taking part in. And we get a win. Okay, the 240 is on top because it's the only car with rear wheel drive. And we get the Brembo vinyl, the NK vinyl. See you at the next race. Okay, so here we are again. It's round 2. And off we go. drifting. Even... No, we've gone into the wall. Now I've got minus 188 star points. Let's go. Let's keep drifting. Let's keep drifting. There we go. Let's keep on drifting. No, we're getting minus points. How are we barely getting anything? Why does this car keep crashing into walls? This car keeps crashing into walls. Now it just doesn't seem to like this track at all. The 240 just doesn't seem to like this track at all, because now the front wheel drive machines are managing to drift better here. And electric cars? I wonder how drifting an electric car would be like. I think you would still get tyre smoke from the sound of that, but no glorious engine noises, so I wouldn't like to imagine that. Not now, not in the future. So, I don't know. Now we're talking. This is how we drift around the track. We've got a load of star points and a high drift score. So this is what we want. Oh, yes. No, we've gone into the wall. But we did have a colossal score at one point. Could have commentated over that, you know. And we are going to end up as the victor in the drift. Look at that. We got nearly 130,000. There we go. Okay. So, first place for the 240 again. We've got the Grady vinyl. Okay, so this is our third and final one. Let's see how it goes. And away we go. So, the 240SX is the reigning... Oh dear, we've gone to the wall again. Is the reigning drift champ here. So, we can get a tournament win by drifting well. Oh yes, we get a colossal score. We get 18,000. We get 20,000. It's absolutely outrageous. There we go. No, don't go in the wall. Yeah, the rear wheel drive cars do like to drift, but the only issue I have with them is that they sometimes just want to go into the wall and break your drift score and leave you losing your points. Oh. Whoa. That could have been close. Oh yes, we're doing it again. Oh yes, we are drifting out of control. There we go. Sliding to the nines. And across the line. First place. 240SX is the best car here, and we get the Flames Level 1 vinyls, the Hieroglyphics vinyl, 5,000 the bank, ECU, turbo and brakes, and Drift Track 5. Now let's put these performance packets on. Now ECU, brand package 3, turbo. Going to put in an even bigger turbo. Okay. Turbonetics, brand package 5. And brakes. We're actually making our brakes bigger. Look at that. And we're going to be putting in brand package 3. It doesn't really matter. Now, Inner City Knockout. These guys are crazy. They want to challenge you to a lap lockout in their brand new imports. What? And here we are. We're all going to be out of control. And we're up against the Celica. And we got an Eclipse. And we got another 240. Some guys these guys have got really good taste, because they're all really good imports. All brilliant Japanese cars, all three of them. And the Eclipse obviously takes the lead because it's all-wheel drive, so it got the strongest start. But now my 240's taken the lead. No. I hit an SUV. Now the Eclipse is back in the lead. No, I lost control. No, I've gone in a taxi. I've gone in a taxi. I rolled my car over. Now we're going to have to use all our NOS because this car just rolled over after hitting a taxi. Why did you have to put heavy traffic out? Heavy traffic is not helping at all. Why did you have to do the race in the middle of rush hour when the traffic is at its heaviest? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We can get ahead of that Celica. Get ahead of that Celica. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no! We both crashed! We both crashed! No, you don't. No, 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 you don't. No, you don't. No, 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 no. That was crazy. But now it's allowing an eclipse to catch up. But at least we are still ahead of it. We recovered very well. Let's go. Let's hold off the eclipse. We can do this. We can do this. Because this is the champ car. And another close encounter. But across the line we go. With a power slide and a flip to end it. Okay, so the 240s were first and last. The Eclipse was second and the Celica third. Now we've got 300 in the bank. We've unlocked level 2 side skirts. Very nice. Okay, so let's see how those side skirts are like. Hopefully they look any good. Now there we go. We've got the Renegade. We've got the Shadow. We've got the Strike. And we've got the Flash. I quite like the Flash ones. Then I also like the Renegade ones. I'm going to go for Renegade. And with that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please make sure to pound that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I shall see you guys next time. Until then, peace.
Serious.